Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Real Football Network. I'm Jim Miller. Well, let's focus on another Week 3 matchup, and it'll be the 1-1 Chargers going on the road again into Minnesota to take on the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings. It was a great rebound game for the Vikings last week in their victory over the Detroit Lions. Why? They fed their beast. Their star running back, Adrian Peterson, had 134 yards and 58 yards receiving as well. The production increased, the workload. Norv Turner, in the first game, week 1, only called his number 13 times. How about week 2 versus the Lions? Called Adrian Peterson's number 31 times. That will continue against the San Diego Chargers. Why? The Chargers surrendered 175 yards rushing last week against the Cincinnati Bengals. They also had 3 turnovers, which didn't help their cause in a loss. So when you look at San Diego, 2 things they need to focus on. One, their star linebackers, Butler and Manti, they have to be big at stopping the run against Adrian Peterson. I also think they need to stop the tight end of the Minnesota Vikings, Kyle Rudolph. Tight ends alone have been a problem for San Diego in 2015. Right now, tight ends have 8 receptions, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Rudolph had a touchdown a week ago versus the Lions and is going to be a key component to continue to settle down young quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Another thing what I like for the Chargers in this matchup, they get back their right tackle, DJ Fluker. Mike Zimmer, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, he dialed up heavy pressure against Matthew Stafford in week 2. I think Phillip Rivers is more than equipped to deal with the pressures. When you look at Phillip Rivers, he's going to get his right tackle back, as I mentioned, and when you look at how he disperses the football, right now he's completing a torrid pace, 81.3% of his passes. Did have a couple of turnovers a week ago, but I think it will be rectified. Got good red zone weapons, as I mentioned, in Stevie Johnson. He's going to look for his tight end, and his top target, Keenan Allen, will still be on the table. Also, Phillip Rivers needs to focus on giving the football to young rookie running back Melvin Gordon. Right now, he's averaging about 4.6 per carry, and that should be able to be built out even more in terms of their ability to run. Still have steady hand, Danny Woodhead out of the backfield on third downs. So if you do some scat protection, Minnesota better watch out because Phillip Rivers will gut you at the end of the day. And that's why I like the Chargers on the road. I know it's a feel-good story about the Minnesota Vikings, and they did rebound, but I like what Phillip Rivers can do and his tough mentality and tenacity. Chargers on the road, 21-20 in a close one. They go to 2-1. Vikings go to 1-2. For the Real Football Network, I'm Jim Miller. Thanks for joining us.